Hey guys, I'm Melissa.
I'm Patty.
And we are
Efecto Podcast.
Welcome back, guys.
Season 3.
Woo!
Bam, 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 bam.
Season 3.
Chale.
Oh my gosh. Guys. First of all, Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year.
It's 2026. Insane. And it's already February,
Yeah,
so that's like February.
Yes,
okay?
correct.
Febrero. But yeah, that's so crazy. Like yeah.
Yeah, but we're so happy to be back. Even though we haven't seen you guys, we've kind of been a little MIA. Best believe we were putting in work.
Yes.
We were working hard.
Yeah, we're definitely working hard, guys. Getting together, meeting still on the weekends. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure you guys have already seen some of that content out there. So good, so fun. And yeah,
I'm actually very proud of our content, and I'm just excited for this season, like what's to come. I do want to, before we like jump into everything, just even though like we're so excited with everything, just like a little not disclaimer, but just like we understand, even though we've been like away, and we've always been very vocal on this platform, but just know that we are with you. What's happening in our country, our people are still under attack. Like, this is not a time to be silent.
Yeah.
We cannot let them silence us. And we're still trying to do our part. If you make sure to follow us individually, because I feel like we'll repost things and then I'll be like, shoot, and I'll go to I'll go to the Efecto. I'm like, repost.
Yeah.
Just to like be aware. But yeah, it's still, fuck Donald Trump, fuck ICE, and fuck everyone that voted for this administration.
Fuck them all. Period.
But yeah, I just want to put that out there, because even though we're here like, yay, we're so excited, it's also been very heavy. And like we've had conversations offline where it's just a lot.
Yeah. No, for sure. Like Patty said, it's a lot. There's a lot going on. It's gonna, it's gonna continue to happen. It's continuing to happen. And yeah, like in any way, everyone deals with it in their own way. I know I deal with what's going on in the world very different than how Patty deals with it. But just like she said, we're with you. We hear you. We've always been vocal. We will continue to stand up in whatever way we can. And yeah, fuck ICE, fuck Donald Trump, like Patty just said. So,
period.
That's that.
Love it. So again, welcome back to season 3 of Efecto Podcast.
Welcome back, guys. But yeah, guys, so season 3 again. So we had such a fun photo shoot with our friend Photos by Marlene. Make sure to check her out on Instagram. Go follow her. I think on TikTok it's still her personal account, so I won't share that. But yeah, go check her out on Instagram for sure. Her stuff is so cute. Like, she constantly does some of our friends. And then it's just a great time because we were comfortable with her, of course. Yeah. And then we booked with Peerspace at Peerspace. Sponsor us. Just kidding.
Yeah, we've been booking with Peerspace since the beginning. Even when we were in the other studio, like everything has been through Peerspace since day one. And we're so glad that we found this particular space because this feels like home. Yeah, even though, like, the setup is a little different, but it's still like it's still the same place that we record. It's just a different vibe. Yeah, so if you're creative, you've never checked it out or like have heard of Peerspace, definitely go look at that. There's a ton of different, whether you're doing a pop-up, recording a podcast, a photo shoot, everything. Like, there's so many things out there. So go check that out. And like, honestly, guys, affordable pricing. So that's always helpful. Sure. I had a friend reach out sometime, I think last year, 2 years ago, and she was like, hey babe, just wanted to know, like, where do you guys record? Like, my husband's looking for studio space and all this stuff. And I told her, I was like, we record here, but I was like, we use Peerspace. So I was like, literally have your husband like go on there and you can filter to whatever you're looking for. You put in the date, the time, and like the area.
Find your vibe.
Yeah, and it literally just gives you so many options.
Yeah, so check that out. But guys, no, the photo shoot was such a fun time.
So good.
It was honestly so good. It was so many times. Like, I mean, there were so many moments where I looked at Patty. I was like, I was just having such a great time.
We were so giddy. And how, like, from the jump, like, after the last episode of season 2, like, we shared that we had, like, a conversation about, like, the future of this podcast, and we were like, no, like, we are so locked in. When we had our first, like, strategy meeting, that's when we were like, I could feel the excitement, like, from coming from Melly, and I was like, oh, this bitch is back. This bitch is back.
And it's honestly, it generally felt like, okay, it's a fresh start. Like, that's where we were both aligned to, like, let's revamp, let's do this differently, whatever way that looks like. And then again, I think it helped because you guys saw that episode, but we were both feeling the same way. Now it's truly like, all right, we're on the same page. Let's do this. Let's get this shit done. And it just feels so good. And even just our meetings on the weekends, and it's like so nice, like planning on and like just getting excited with the guests to come.
Yes. And guys, can we talk about our logo?
I know.
That was a whole like session, and
so
it's so
good.
funny because Melly was like in Canva, okay, we like this, we like that. We want to keep the integrity of who we are in our logo and like aspects, but you know, just a little bit more elevated. Like, we're a little bit more mature, still fun. And it's so funny because in our head we're like, oh, we're gonna still keep it like pink. And the moment we're like playing with things, and I was like, oh, what about this? And like the orange was like just a setting, and so the way that we were like, we both silent. And I was like, why do I like it? And it's like, no, bitch, I love it.
So good. And like the fonts, like it
was perfect.
Yeah, and it's like loud but like mature. Like, it's just all of it.
It's like the blend of both of us. But what's so funny is like, and you called it out, the like aura-ish background is very much giving season 1.
Yes. Like it's doing back to like giving us that vibe. And again, it's true to who we are, how we started, and it's a little storytelling within itself. So I love that. But yeah, that was like on that, the images, everything that we took. Again, I mean, you'll see that roll out, within Instagram. The pictures that we took together are so cute.
They're so cute. So cute. And it's just funny because like I'm not used to, I'm more of a video girl. I'm not, that sounds funny because video girls are like the music video girls. But like I feel more comfortable doing like a silly video or like something versus taking photos, just because I don't know my angles. I don't know. I hate full body pictures. Like, no. This bitch knows how to pose. She knows her angles. Yeah. But we were able to make it work. And also, we were very locked in. Like, guys, when I tell you we have been working. Yeah. We had a shot list, a call list. Everything. We had everything planned out. These are all the things we wanted. And we were like, boom, boom, boom. We did everything in like about an hour and a half. Yeah. Like, all of our photos, everything with Marlene. We were very pointed with everything. And I feel like that just is advice for anything. If you're working on something, have a vision, strategize, like plan it out so that when you execute it, like you'll smoothly.
Truly get your end result. And like we got it. Like it's like even when we were there, like looking at the shots with her, like we knew, okay, this like point us this direction. She had also great ideas, but and we also sent that ahead of time, so yeah, like it was just so fun. And planning that, like oh, I love that. That's what I love on my work side too. Like that is like the exciting part of it all. And then obviously when you see it like come to life, we're like, okay, we did that.
Like that's honestly like my favorite part of work also, like the strategizing, the vision, and then executing. Like
it's literally
it's, and honestly it's what we do for work. So
I know. And we said that already. We're like, okay, now we're putting what we do for work into practice maybe with our own business. So that is that. But yeah, guys, so on that, with it being a new year, the revamp, and then again the why, like we already had, we if you go tune into the last episode of season 2,
but we can give like a little explanation. And if you're new here, definitely like follow us on everything. Start from season 1, catch up,
and then don't forget to comment, like, subscribe.
So again, having a vision, strategizing, having these conversations, like we are both just so honestly hungry, and we have definitely put in, we're still very new. Our baby's only 3 years old. We're new here, but we are very hungry, and we're like, okay, let's lock the fuck in.
No, literally lock the fuck in. And we've been doing that. Okay?
Yes, we really have. And we hope you guys see it in the content we've been putting out. And please go engage with all of that, because it does help us.
It does help us, guys. Please do that.
Yeah. But what do we want this season to look like? That was an open-ended question. That bitch, I literally set that up for you. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. Wait, hold on. I should have brought the marker. Try again. Okay. So, okay, are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. So, Melly, what do we want this season to look like?
Guys, this season, again, and it's funny because I keep saying the word aligned, but the fact that Patty and I are aligned in our vision, and literally, like, we're aligned in the vision, even when we were planning this photo shoot and going through, which we'll get into shortly, but vision boards, we had the same ideas. We were definitely going down the same path, and that is what also excites me, because it's really, guys, we obviously consistency, growth, you know, and yes, like when we touched on this a little bit the last episode, but really what El Efecto Podcast is and why we started this. One, talking about our experiences, the aftermath of our experiences, our Latino community, and just in general, just, you know, people that stand up for themselves, their voice, their community, what they do with themselves, their platforms, like, etc. Not what they do for themselves, sorry, their platforms. But really, it's that. It's like consistency, the growth. We obviously have a lot of goals internally.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, whether it's a certain guest, whether it's just more events, networking, and truly meeting people within the creative space. Yes. I think that's something that we definitely want to do together.
It's so important. And I do want to touch, we were both invited to a networking event at Ooh I Love Studios. We love Ooh I Love.
Love them.
Shout out Zenitza and the Ooh I Love team.
Yeah.
Like, we've had Zenitza on here. We've talked about them plenty of times.
We've shot at their studio.
Yes. Make sure to check that episode out also. And I was so excited because I was like, oh my God. I was like, bitch, like, this was something that we had planned in our vision board. Yeah. Like, we're going. I was so excited. I pull up, I park. Melly's like, bitch, I'm not going to make it.
I couldn't make it.
The way that I was so excited, but I got a little nervous because I was like, I'm like, okay.
Like, I got this.
Like, I can do it. And the thing is, I know I can, but I was like, last minute, I was like, fuck. But no, it was so good. And to your point, everyone, I didn't realize this. I thought it was just like anyone who saw it on, because they just put it on Instagram. Anyone who saw it can just like go, and which is very true. But a lot of us were personally invited. And then when Dinetza like gave her welcome, like opening speech, she was like, you know, she touched on how every single person who was there has something, whether you own a business, you are a business, like you're a creator, like all of you have something, and this is an opportunity for you guys to like build connections. And that's when it clicked. I was like, oh my gosh, like all of us really are. And it also felt good that like you and I like had a seat at that table. Like 100%. They reached out to us, and honestly, I give them a lot of credit because I feel like for me personally, that team has made me feel like, no, we do belong in this space. Like, we are creatives. Like, it makes it seem more real versus just, like, a fun project.
No, for sure.
Because the fact that we are getting included, I'm like, okay, like, we're being, like, recognized.
And consistently. So, again, shout out to her always and her team. But, no, to Patty's point, I was so bummed, guys. I wanted to be there so bad. But as soon as I saw that invite, like, I had seen the carousel post, and I was like, wait, oh, my gosh, And it's that, like, what Patty just said. Sometimes I do, like, second guess, and that's part of our personal goals individually, but, like, second guessing ourselves. And it's like, no, we belong in this space. We are creators. We are creatives, like, you know, like, and that's something that we definitely want to grow more into, and like just in those spaces. So I'm glad that Patty was able to be there. And then when those opportunities come, like, we definitely want to continue to take them, because it's important. It's important to network.
Oh, and best believe, baby, everybody at table 4, hi table 4.
Hello.
Everyone knew who Melly was at that table. Because I just kept saying, because they asked me like, oh, like, what do you do? That's like what we were. And I was like, oh, you know, I do my own content, but I also do a podcast with my prima. So everyone's like, oh, so you and your prima do it. And they're like, oh, what is it about? Blah, blah, blah. And I just love that. Everyone's like, oh, let's get your socials. Let's support each other.
I love that.
We were already planning on, like, we should do a brunch. To just, like, brainstorm a content day. And I'm like, oh, I love this. But it's so important, to your point, when we do network with these creatives, because I'm like, oh my gosh, we're having fun, but we're putting in work that is going to benefit all of us.
Yep. And it's that different mindset, guys, because obviously we've said this before, but who you surround yourself with, it does have a lot of impact in your daily life and what you do. So they just get it. They have that same drive and are hungry. So it's like, not saying like our friends or whatnot won't be supportive or understand, but it's different. Like even that, like, you know, some other people be like, a brunch for a content day? For us, we're like, hell yeah. Like, it's so different. So those are the places that we definitely want to be in a little bit more as well. So I love to hear that. And I'm going to, oh my God. I'm going to crash that brunch table for.
I mean, I'm like, this is Efecto Podcast. Like, when you see me, you see her.
Period.
But no, it was so good. And again, we keep talking about vision. And I was telling Melly, I was like, bitch, I have this idea. I was like, and this is like a huge step for me, because as someone who has never, ever in my life done vision boards, like I never believed in them or nothing. Last year was the first year I made one. And I will say, like, I was like, when I looked back at it this year, like, there's like two things that like happened. And I was like, okay, like, whatever. But I don't know. I've had a mind shift in the last like trimester of 2025, and I got like my fire and my spark back, where I'm just like, okay, like, let's lock in. I made a vision board for myself, and I told Mel, I was like, bitch, we should make a vision board for the podcast, like what we want our season 3 to look like. And I was like, and we should just talk about it, because it's still early in the year. Like, it's, if you haven't made a vision board, you can still make one. You can make one, honestly, whenever you want. You can make one quarterly, monthly, whatever.
Literally. And it's technically Chinese New Year is coming up, and that's technically when the New Year starts. So
period.
Just saying, you are not late.
Yes. And that, correct. So that's what we did. And honestly, it was, to Melly's point earlier, we are so aligned. We literally share a brain. But what I love is, and you guys are gonna see. You guys are gonna see. So even like in our like content and stuff that we're putting out. You can tell Melly's vibe, and like, you can tell her, like, she's very aesthetic, clean girl. Then my shit is like, bam, like damn, that shit looks like a hot mess. But like the things are there.
Yeah, it's literally same but different.
Same vibe, different font.
Yeah, exactly. Hence our logo as well.
Yes. Honestly, like, vision boards are, now I understand, like, vision boards are important. Yeah. And it's not even, it's just, again, going back to what we were saying, having a vision, having a goal, making sure you're always working towards something. And, like, yes, you can, like, just, like, go through the day-to-day, but when you have a goal, I feel like you have more of a purpose. Yeah. And, like, you're more determined, motivated, and you're more strategic in your everyday, like, action steps to, like, get there.
And it's also exciting to look back, because I know Patty just said, like, I remember last year when she told me she was doing a vision board, I got so excited because I love vision boards. There's been different ways that I do it, whether it's printouts, whether it's Canva. This year I did a bingo card, which is essentially the same thing. It's just in a different way. And it's like Patty said, it's truly just, what do you want for yourself for this year? And if you don't check things off that list or whatnot, it's okay. Like, you can bring it into the next year, but it's those things around it. It's like, no matter what, you still try to go for it. You still try to aim. And like Patty said, it's more about that vision that you have for yourself and for this year. And every step in the way, like let's say you put an image of like water, working out, whatever, like, you're taking a step to that, so it's like none of it goes back. Like, if you didn't fully finish it off, it's fine. You still took a step to get to that direction. Now add it to next year's or whatnot. So it's like super fun. I love it. And yeah, it's just exciting. So whatever you have to look for, do it in whatever way you want. Like Patty just said, quarterly, we do it in the bingo card. It's like, it's so different, whatever that works for you, but it's just that overall vision. So I love that.
So what we thought it would be fun to actually like show you guys our vision boards and kind of talk you through it. And again, because ours are very, very similar. I don't know, maybe like we do it kind of at the same time. Like, you like point something out because I'm telling you guys.
It's the same.
It's the same. And if you are an audio listener, we definitely recommend to check out our YouTube version of this episode so you guys can see. We're going to put them up on the screen.
Yep.
And we also brought in our iPad and laptop so that you guys can see.
So guys, with vision boards, again, you'll see it up here. Like we'll insert it so you can get a better snapshot and a view. But so one of the first thing, consistency. So I know we briefly touched on that as we just started, but consistency is one of the big things that I want. Well, one of the things that I wanted to make sure to include within the vision board, because really it's consistency. We need to continue to be consistent in order to see growth, in order to see change, any of that. And I know we briefly touched on this the last episode of season 2, but it's really how do we continue to stay consistent on top of all of the chaos, really just sticking to that and showing up every day in whatever way we can, whether it's posting something, whatnot. And then on, the days that we meet, how do we get the most out of our day by planning, by planning out content, shooting content, etc. So consistency is a big one and one thing that I wanted to make sure to include within the vision board.
Yeah. And I will say that we've already designated our day. Sundays are basically our day. Like it's El Efecto Day.
Yeah.
And my friends know that too. I've we were planning something. Sundays do not count on me because that is when I'm with Melly.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's long. It's long. We put in work.
Yes.
Okay, so this is mine. So if you, so again, we'll put it up on the screen, but it's same vibe, different font. So let's see. One of the things I have on here, I have brand collaboration, because I definitely think that's something that with consistency, I would love for us to be able to do even just one this year. Would be iconic.
It will happen.
Yeah.
We're putting that out there.
Because that is something okay, how can we help each other and work with brands that way and sell ourselves to brands? And I think also being in that meeting or that Ooh I Love event on the other day, it was just networking, and essentially that's what it is with brands. How can we get in front of brands faces? How can they see us? And it ties back to what Melly was saying on consistency. If we are not consistently showing up, brands aren't going to want to work with us.
Yeah.
So brands, tap in.
Please do. No, I love that. Yeah, brand collabs, that's super exciting. One of the other things here within my vision boards, you're going to see the views. So the views going from 4.1, 8.7, maybe it's 20, 30, 40, whatever that is. And really, and again, it's funny because it all revolves around this word, consistency. Really just getting our engagement up in whatever way we can, and it's going to happen with showing up and delivering more content. So whether that's views, comments, likes, and then for YouTube, because YouTube has been one of, I think, our hardest platforms to grow as well. There's that goal there with just increasing the subscribes and views there. So that's definitely an area of focus that we're going to, try to work on as well. But that is a goal. That is a vision, just upping those views, that engagement.
Yes. And with that leads to here I have this little 10K cake, because we definitely want to continue to grow our followers, our community, our friends, because
everything.
We fam up in here. In the club, we all fam.
You guys know more about us than our family does.
Dad, the way, dude. I'm so glad. If my parents wanted to actually know who their daughter was, they would tune in. And they'd be like, "Ay." But yeah, honestly, just grow. And it goes back with with being consistent, the views and everything, followers will go up, and hopefully we can continue to create an impact and build our community, because it's so important. Because even though now, I will say, because when we started this podcast, there were very few Latino podcasts.
For sure.
And now thankfully there are so many more. So we should just continue to grow the community. And also, like, the fact, I feel like we bring a different dynamic because we're literally primas. Like, this bitch has known me her entire life. Like I met her when I was 3 years old. Like,
and I met her way before.
No, that's why you've known me your entire whole life. Isn't that weird? Like, I met you at 3, but you've known me forever.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But yeah, so that was another one.
Yes. And then one that we have here, I'm going to go into lucky girl aura. Just because, guys, we always say this. Ready? We are lucky girls and everything works out in our favor. But really, being lucky girls, continue to put things out there, putting it into existing, truly being Delulu, because we're not Delulu, it's going to come true. But really,
it's going to become Tralulu.
Yes. But just manifesting, putting that energy out there, really believing in ourselves. And we are lucky girls. It's going to happen. That you see the stars in our logos, that is all around that same energy. And we just got to continue to believe in that, continue to push that. We started with that energy since day one.
Yep.
And yeah, it's true to honestly who we are in this podcast. So that needed to be in there.
Yes. And then I'm just going to go for it because, okay, so we both have Becky G on our vision boards, and I think that just speaks to like guests and having aspirations on who we would love to have on our podcast, but specifically Becky for multiple reasons because we are all Inglewood babies.
Exactly.
That's honestly like what it is. She is a huge voice for the community. She
continues to stand up.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't know if you guys saw, but I don't understand how, but I'm so grateful that it did. I posted this like little TikTok. If you haven't watched Rebecca on Netflix,
you have to go
watch it. I cried the entire time.
So good.
Like the entire time I was ugly crying like mocos. Like I gave myself a migraine from crying so much. And I told Melly, I was like, bitch. I think I sent you a picture of my eyes were puffy. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait. I was like putting like ice cubes to like make myself less puffy because I was like, I need to record a TikTok and like be like, you guys need to watch it. And I was like, oh, it takes like legit like 3 hours for my eyes. And I was like, I don't have time. I just got to do this and go to sleep. Posted it. It basically was saying like, if you haven't watched Rebecca, like go watch it. And, you know, I gave her flowers because it was so beautiful. She was so vulnerable. Yeah. And guys, I went to sleep. I woke up and that shit was viral. Yes. I was like, I'm so confused. I'm like, I don't understand. Why does it keep blowing up? And then I went to the El Efecto TikTok for something. And when I went to my profile, I see, because I repost my stuff from El Efecto.
Yeah.
And I was like, shut the fuck up. Becky reposted my video. And I sent it to Melly, and I was like, Melly's like, put her on our vision board.
I'm like, guys, that's another sign if we didn't need that. Like, and also, like, just in general, Patty and I have always been, like, a fan of her, but really just, again, she comes from Inglewood, what she does for the community, constantly speaking up. And then that documentary, like, just made me respect her also so much more. Again, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Yeah. But, yeah, it was just insane. And I feel like we had already talked about having her, like, oh, my God, one day it's going to happen. But after that, I was like, that's a sign. I was like, that's it.
Yeah, and also, like, the documentary touches on, like, your circle is so important. Yeah. And just, like, the love that is surrounded by her, like, insane. Like, her mom, her siblings, her friends, like, everyone. Like, it is so important. And also, like, the other thing was that, like, another not random, but another Instagram, like, a verified Latino Instagram, Becky, like, reposted something. And I was like, let me just go look. And I'm scrolling through, and I'm like, a screenshot of my I didn't say shit. I only told Melly the amount of people who were like, did you see this? Your video is there. And I was like, you're like, yeah. I was like, I can't believe it. But yeah, Becky girl. Hit our line, baby.
So what's your availability looking like?
Mommy.
It's February, so you got some time. Let us know. Management team. Yeah. Ale. Another thing, okay, I'm gonna do it. So up here we have, our little set, same kind of vibes, and then over it, Sazon Studios.
Hi.
Just really, guys, that in general. So Sazon Studios, they produce.
They're a production company.
They produce a few podcasts that you probably are very familiar with.
Have you heard of La Platica?
Is it right after us, right? No,
I think they
Google?
are number one. They are number one.
I guess
according to Google. According to Google. According to us, I don't know. But according to Google, they're number one.
They're number one. So La Platica, La Cruda Corner. Mm-hmm. So, a lot of these very, very well-known Latino, just podcasts. And that is ultimately a goal for us as well. As you guys know, it's just Patty and I. And we love it. We've learned so much.
Yeah.
But, with consistency and growth also comes, hey, we need a little help.
Yeah.
So that is ultimately the overall goal. It's just Sazon Studios. Come on, please support us. Take us in.
Yeah. We'd love to, just learn.
Yeah.
Because, again, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They have a amazing track record, and we're still new to this. Mm-hmm. And I feel like something that they've done, because even all of the podcasts that they've taken in, the podcasts are still so true to their roots.
Yep.
It's not like the production company comes in and changes 100%. Them. Yeah. And that's something that I pay attention to a lot.
And they're just the experts in this too. Yeah. It's that knowledge, But that is there.
Yeah. And then, okay, I'm going to do it too. So on mine, I also had Sazon, but down here, I have Revel Management Group. So this is, again, Aspiration. Mm-hmm. Revel Management Group is a creative management group, and they manage a lot of your favorite Latino influencers. Yep. And again, it's more so for guidance, and just to have someone, again, experts to really have your back.
Yeah.
And again, they don't just support, they have other people that are not Latinos, but the majority of the creatives that they manage are Latinos.
Yeah. And it's all within different, it's not everyone has millions of followers. No, they're all at different stages and path of their, influencer content creator careers. Mm-hmm. So that's, another thing that I definitely, look at as well, because I'm okay, cool. They see the potential, and that's, important. So you're going to see a little content, basically a tripod with a phone, because it's going to be a little bit repetitive, but really taking more content, putting ourselves out there, showing up more on socials, Instagram, TikTok, stories, everything. Yeah. And it's really planning that out and just, showing up more. So you see that there. And honestly, because after the last shoot, I was it was so fun.
It was so fun.
It was so fun, guys. And I get a little shy, but I'm it was fun. And when we're doing it together, I'm okay, fuck it. Just do it.
I looked forward to editing. Mm-hmm. I could not wait.
So fun.
Melly, when she did our vlog, I was oh my God, it was so cute. And then our little promo videos, I just had so much fun doing that.
Yeah.
But with that also, you're going to see, these are kind of the same thing, but I have what is this? This is the Streaming Awards, Creator Collective, the TikTok Awards, just being able to be in these spaces with other creatives to just be a part of the community and network, learn from them, and just see what others are doing. It really is just, again, goal, aspiration, so where we want to get to.
Yeah. No, and it's just funny that you're right. You said network, because guys, just being in these event spaces will make me so it's just it goes back to who you surround yourself with, and it's having that vision.
And I thrive. I get nervous, but bitch, I thrive in a networking situation. Yeah. I'm telling you, bitch, the fact that they know who Table 4 knows who you are, bitch, I'm out here people got to know who we are.
Yeah, and honestly, I had the same but different. Really, just those showing up in those spaces, and then up here, continuing. This one is kind of it's aligned. So editing and how do we continue to stay creative, doing things differently with our content. So you'll see that up here consistently. And then I'm going to just dive into it because that one was kind of short. A business trip or trip of just a trip in general. Like, who knows, you know?
PR, putting like it on there. Yeah. Or something. Yeah, I feel like that'd be so fun.
Yeah.
Like we collab with, maybe it's a brand partnership. They fly us somewhere and we do content.
And we do it for them.
We do a podcast.
We record in real time somewhere else.
Yeah. That'd be so fun. Here I also have, I would love opportunities for us to be either guests on other collabs, guests on other podcasts, or be a part of a live panel or something, like just to be in the, or just be invited to one of those to, again, learn. We want to be sponges.
Yeah.
We've always wanted to be sponges, but like now more than ever, we just want to learn and absorb, 100%. Remain a student of our business.
Yeah.
Because when we care, we want to stick to the plan and we want to reach our goals.
Yep.
And baby, we're gonna reach our goals. We don't know how long it's gonna take us, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah. 100%. And then I have this, so a phrase saying we grow together next to two girls holding a champagne glass, because really is we're doing this together. We're going to grow together and we're going to celebrate every moment of the way, whether it's shooting season 1. Season 3, episode 1. You know, it's season 3. And we celebrate putting out new content, celebrating our first photo shoot, which was something that we wanted to do for a very long time, guys, since we started. And it took season 3, but we did it.
Yeah.
You know, we did it. So it's celebrating those moments to get us to our overall goal and vision.
Yeah, and I think also, like, bitch, we're literally growing up together and now on camera.
Yeah.
Like, the girls that started, I'm not getting emotional. The girls that started season 1, literally watching
insane,
like season 3 episode 1 would be like
who
is that? I know, like, me back in season 1 would not recognize who is sitting here in this chair.
100%. And even just being more comfortable and open with you guys. Like, it's crazy.
And then here I have a mic with like 2 press badges, because I would love if we had opportunities to just, like, I don't know, just think outside the box. Like, maybe it's like hosting events. And I see a lot of creatives now being put on red carpets. And I know there's like a hot take on it, but I told Melly, I was like, we truly want to show up well. And if we're able to have the opportunity, we're going to do the best that we can, literally, like, as much research, as much rehearsal, practice, whatever. But just to have the opportunity, and honestly, it'd be like so fun as people that like watch things on TV or have grown up watching things. Like, for example, Judith, one of my favorite creatives ever. Like, she was at the Grammys and I just loved it for her because she was genuinely herself. She had so much fun, and you can tell that, like, the little girl in her was so exciting.
And then adding to that, I have our new logo next to grounded, grateful, and growing. The new logo, we already talked about that, but it's truly that new beginning of this season, this stage go forward, or like this moment in time for El Efecto Podcast. And we're going to continue to stay grounded, continue to stay authentic to ourselves, and we're going to grow that way. It's really staying true to why we started El Efecto Podcast, but you know, it's going to be leveled up.
Yep. And then just to quickly get through my last 2. So financially stable. Yes. It kind of ties everything. Like, from all this, guys, truly, this is a passion project. We don't make anything from this except like fill our own cups. Yeah. But we would love to make this part of like our career one day and just be financially stable. And I also added 8 Hot Girl Walk podcasts to become your best self. We would love to be featured in, whether it's print or just become your like favorite podcast.
Yeah. That would be, oh my gosh, imagine.
Like, that would be iconic.
And then you see us too. Oh my God, I love that. But yeah, guys, so that is overall the vision board. And I mean, you see it. It was very, very aligned to both of us, and we have that same vision. And again, we'll post it here. But it's super exciting just to put this in front of you guys, because you're coming along, you know, on this ride with us. Like, we'll kind of recap this at the end of the year and see, you know, what has happened. But I'm so excited.
No, I'm so excited, and just, There's so much to come this season, guys. Like, we're going back. We hear you. You guys want guests. They're coming.
Yes.
Like, we're just so excited for what's to come, and we can't wait for you guys to come along with us.
Yeah. But as always, guys, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. We will see you in the next episode.
Bye.